field to the gate for tonight's third race. We've got a field of 7 approaching. Number 1, Julio Lomont with Ryan Guy aboard. The 2, Speedy Blinders, has Nick Boyd. 3, Determined, Brad Ray in the sulky. 4, Cortez the Killer with Samuel Filion. The 5 is Shadow Warrior with Jimmy Gagnon. Scratch the 6, Wild Sport moving over is the 7, Bound to Pan Out with Doug High. And on the outside, the 8, Odds on Walkover with Darcy Clancy in the bike. Got a field of 7 to contest the third. It's post time. Eight swings down the backstretch for tonight's third race. Claiming and conditioned pacers on the gate, picking up speed. There they go. And they're off and sharply out from the 5-hole. Shadow Warrior inside sees Julio Lomont. Sharp beginning there for Bound to Pan Out. And now pushing on. Bound to Pan Out will challenge Julio Lomont. Shadow Warrior third by the 8th marker. Speedy Blinders sets up in 4th, and a top 5 beginning for Cortez the Killer. Racing in 6th, that's Determined, and the early trailer is Odds on Walkover. To the first fraction in 28 and 2, the field comes down the lane, and in front it's Doug High with Bound to Pan Out. Julio Lomont is pocket sitting there in 2nd. Shadow Warrior, single file in 3rd. On the move now, here comes Cortez the Killer. Out from 5th to 4th to 3rd. Cortez the Killer is rolling them down as they move towards the halfway point. Speedy Blinders is racing 5th. In 6th, that's Determined, and Odds on Walkover towards the half, and Bound to Pan Out has pressure on the outside. Cortez the Killer even, and now in front, 59 and 3 to the halfway point. Cortez the Killer and Samuel Filion, they now show the way. Bound to Pan Out, Shadow Warrior on the attack there from 3rd. Inside sees Julio Lomont racing in 4th, 3/8 remaining. Speedy Blinders now in check contention in 5th. Racing in 6th, that's Odds on Walkover and Determined, your final 2. But leading the way towards the 3/4, it's Cortez the Killer in front in 1:28, 3 parts of the way home. Cortez the Killer leads it by about 2.5. 3 wide there for Speedy Blinders as they move through that turn. Inside there sees Bound to Pan Out, and the field comes to the head of the lane. Julio Lomont there as they come inside the 8th marker. It's Cortez the Killer and Filion. They lead the way by still about 3 lengths. Shadow Warrior sitting in 2nd, and Speedy Blinders and Julio Lomont. Cortez the Killer annihilates the field. 157 and 3. Shadow Warrior with Julio Lomont, the show spot. Time of the mile, 157 and 3.